Alrighty, folks. So, been watching a lot of podcasts. These operators and you know, not empires of business, but there's a word for that with me. I can't think. This daddy daycare is frying my brain. I have to do things backwards when I have these do them. So, for those of you who don't know, I haven't caught up. I've quit my second job, my second call center, in 6 months. I worked the last one about 3 months. The one before that, 7 years. Last one was doing sales and customer support. The one before I did customer service, all the way up to management, operations, sales. I led a team in India from here in Florida. They replaced the American team completely, which I asked for what happened. They said, never happened, it happened. Toot my own horn, I'm a pretty good coach now. But I hate saying, I'm sorry. I'm a work-at-home dad now. And by work-at-home dad, I mean homemaker. I cook, I clean, I wash dishes. I take my wife and son to school and work, respectively. Come back, I'm with my 4-year-old. I'm making money doing side hustles right now. I'm also applying some other contractor jobs. I'll be 1099, so I get some tax write-offs that are pretty sweet. Make my own schedule. So I'm working things. I'm very pleased with the way things are going right now. It's different, but I feel there's a plan and a purpose from God. So I'm happy. But all these preppers I see always telling you got to get this, you got to get that. What's his name? Canadian Prepper. So good video. This guy was talking about this guy's kit. So Canadian Prepper is a kit he has ready for you that you can buy on his website. All the things he thinks you need. It's $625. Most of you don't have that kind of money. So we're going to start really small. Make this really simple for you. So my son had a tooth cleaning day, whatever you call it. The dentist came to school, you have to sign off. They checked the eyes one day and the ears. Then the next, a couple weeks later, they checked the teeth. They gave him a little teeth cleaning, gave him a little mini floss, like things in the bathroom when you feel like getting up. So this is kind of kid-centered, kind of not. So there's a possible hurricane coming to Florida right now in a couple days, right? That's one issue. Now, let's say you listen with let's just say there's civil unrest and you're safe, but you can't leave your house. You're bugged in. You can't always bug out, so you're going to bug in, right? And you don't have a lot of money, so how do you start your planning? Well, what I did a couple months ago, folks, when I had a lot of money, we like this icy hot that you rub on. It's kind of like a thick, almost like deodorant. They used to have a deodorant stick that's really good, easy for application. This is a little thicker, almost like between deodorant, like clear deodorant and candle wax. But it sits on really good. So I bought like 6 of these. And it was a good idea because they didn't have any for months before that. So right when I was on to my last like open one and closed one, I bought like 4 more. Next day they had like more. Next time I was back to that Walmart, they had more. I got the last 2. I didn't move on. This part was a little cracked, but it didn't make a difference. So I took that crack top off, put it on the one that was already open, and put it on one on there. So I swapped the old for the new. You always gotta rotate your preps. This is really good. I'm gonna tell you what I need to get back to that. So I gave my son toothpaste, toothbrush. Now here he has a toothbrush. You know what this goes? This stuff just goes to the supplies. So anything you get for free, you get cheap. Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, Dollar General. If you go to the dentist, they give you a free toothbrush, and it's not your favorite kind, don't throw it out. Take the free toothbrush. Take the lollipop. Why would I give my kid a lollipop? It's going to increase the cavities. They're already taking them to the dentist. It costs a fortune, Tony. Well, that's free candy. You can keep it in the car. Free calories. Heck, tell your son, brush your teeth every day this week, and I'll be telling you can have the candy at the end of the week. Motivational tool. I don't know. Tony, you sound cheap. No, I'm being very frugal because, folks, I'm still a one-income family. We're still one income with me generating some funds on the side, like basically what my wife is doing. So this stuff will go in the stash. I don't even like Colgate. I don't even use fluoride on it for you. But I'd rather have this than nothing. I think under my sink, I probably have like 6 or 7 packs of toothpaste anyway. But like I said, I'll use what I have. Now, if you are bugged in, right? And you got kids like I do, you got to keep them busy. So this is a card game. It's basically Steal the Old Man's Bundle, done differently. Got a couple other ones. Let me see. There's a Go Pup, which is another one. This is a 3-pack. And Tug of War, which is I Declare War redone with the Paw Patrol. So you got some hard games, keep the kids busy, different ones. And you play with them, you keep yourself busy. Or it's just on a regular day, family dinner. Hey, we're at family time. We're all going to play this matching game together. And we'll do boys versus girls, or kids versus parents, or oldest versus youngest. So daddy's older than mommy, and Bobby's younger than Timmy. So, Bobby and mommy on one team, and Timmy and daddy on the other team. You do whatever works for your family. Make everyone excited. So you got that covered. Uno. You can play with kids, adults. You do house rules to change it up. You can do the regular rules. Make it busy. But, keep your kids busy. Keep your family busy. Even teenagers. If the power's out, folks, if there's 10 days of darkness like a lot of people are predicting, which still has never happened, which still could, right? Who knows? 11-3 has been predicted 100 different ways. Whatever. Sorry, folks. I like a good conspiracy theory. So I'm going to talk about things I find them interesting. How far people go down a rabbit hole. Left, right, up, right, up, down, blah, blah, blah. Tinfoil or not. People said the government was never spying on us, and it's proven that they were. That's neither here nor there, though. All I'm trying to say is that things can happen. And you can't stop Big Brother. You can't stop Hamas. You can't stop this. You can't stop that. You're just one person. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 right? Don't be defeatist. Here's what you can do. You prep. Here's why you want this. We're going to get back to it now. So, in an extreme situation, right? Your car runs out of gas trying to get home. You manage to get your wife, your kids. You're trying to drive home, which is a long way around to avoid, broken highways from bombings, riots, looting, terrorists, whatever. You went the long run. Now you got to push your car. You're close to home, so it's feasible. But your wife's going to, be in the driver's seat. Your boys are going to push, but they're really not big, right? They're maybe, 10 and 15. So maybe they're 7 and 5. Heck, maybe you got 2 teenagers and you're lucky. And they're strong football players than you, and you're doing it. But getting that car moving that first push, man, you tweaked your back because you used to play football and lift heavy weights. And having this, an extra tonneau, and NSAIDs, you don't want the other one, both, in your preps. I have both in my house, in my preps. I just opened a tonneau I bought almost a year ago. Well, not tonneau, a Walmart brand, but, acetaminophen. Having this kind of stuff, folks, you're going to be stressed out. You're going to pick things up that are too heavy. We got to save these, we got to save these supplies. Let's go grab these 5 gallons of milk before the store runs out, and you pick it up and jerk your back because someone's coming. Like, you ever seen World War Z in the store trying to get stuff? Having this will help. You're gonna stress stuff out, folks. In a bad scenario, you want to plan for it. It's called wargaming, critical thinking, networking, whatever you want to call it, but you need to figure out different ways to plan for different scenarios. And having a way to alleviate your pain, alleviate your boredom, and prevent problems is a very good thing. Now, I don't need that toothbrush. I would never use one like that. Good, then use this to clean things. Use it to get between fine lines. And now you got free cleaning supplies. I'd never put Colgate in my mouth. Good, you can use this. I know a girl in high school uses it for pimples. I think you can also use Colgate or other toothbrushes kind of clean jewelry. So if you can clean jewelry, get in little crevices, right? Detail your car. Alleviate pain. Kill the boredom because you're blacked out and kids don't have tablets and iPads and gaming systems. They don't know what to do with themselves. They don't want to read books. Or you just want some family time with your youngins. Got you covered. Folks, this is like, if I had to buy this, this is like $2. This might have been like 8 or 10. So let's say 10, 15, say $22. I can help keep my family clean, healthy, and alleviate pain for myself. Folks, I'll be 43 this year. And I've tweaked my shoulder recently, my back before that, and my elbow. Also going back to the gym, trying to be a young man. Lifting weights is not a young man's game. Or should I say, it is a young man's game, it's an old man's game, but I wasn't relying on my old man's strength and adjusting my strategies. I was trying to be the guy I was at 38. And after a 4-year hiatus from the weights almost totally, I'm not that guy. Just not. Maybe you're not either. And yes, my carpet is stained. They're not going to be new carpet. I can't rip it up without charging me $4,000. I'm not going to pay the deep cleans. The guy who cleans it, when he comes, it cleans it, but the stains are staying. So sorry if the carpet video annoys you, but I don't want to pull this folding table. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to film it. I think I'm going to film probably a little green screen box I got to make. Maybe like how people post on their items on eBay, but we'll see. But, here's something else you want to do. You should always have a container of water with you. You should get like an Nalgene container or something, about 32 ounces, so you can always have some water with you for cleaning wounds if your car crashes, right? That's one thing. For drinking because you're thirsty and you're stuck somewhere, now you got to hike, right? It's another thing. You don't have money for one? Get on the cheap. You're not supposed to reuse these, but do it. I'm going to use this one twice. I drank it yesterday. Like last night. Put the water in this morning. I'll finish this tonight, maybe put in the car for today. At least I got something going just to move until I clean my cups. I think are in the storage unit. I don't know where they are. Doesn't matter. What I'm saying is always carry some water with you. If you have nothing else, I'd prefer you get a better quality, but don't leave your house with some water in your hand. Usually when I'm in the car, my wife has water for her day. My son has water for his day at school. My 4-year-old brings his water with him, and I bring this with me or some kind of container of liquids, preferably water. And you also want to try and start your day with 16 ounces of water. Why? You start your day hydrated. Your brain clears out. It helps flush out the toxins your body is working. Remember, you're asleep. Your body's not. That's why it's better not to eat a whole bunch of crap late at night, because your body's then trying to digest and heal rather than repair. So you want to stop eating ideally 6 hours before bed. But then a lot of you are like, well, I can't go to bed. I'll stop eating at like 4 p.m., go to bed at like 10 p.m. I got to be up at 4 a.m. Do the math for yourself, okay? Adjust. Small steps at a time, folks. I cut out caffeine for like 95 days, went back to it for about, I don't know, I think I had it mostly when I started this job, and I was already cutting back before I quit my job. I'm having caffeine usually in the middle of the day, maybe at dinner time, like 5 p.m., which kind of probably throws off my circadian rhythms, but you can do what you got to do, folks. But have things ready. Be prepared. I'm going to show you one last thing before I get out of here. So here's another way you can keep your kids, get your kids involved in prepping. Bought my son this like $4 flashlight. It was pretty good. Oh no, it's not working. So, replace the batteries, all three with new ones. I tried testing some half-used ones, see if it was happening. Those were working, kept swapping them out. All three brand new. The flashlight's probably dead. I'll see what I can do. I might be doing something wrong. I doubt I am. I'm pretty sure it's just dead after like 2 years or so. Year and a half. He has a better one as well, but get your kids a flashlight. It'll make them feel involved in the prep. If they feel involved and listen to, they say they want their own gear, get them the gear. Get them Band-Aids. Get them simple stuff. I'm not going to say go out and buy them an Olight, maybe. But Olight had some cool $5 ones. They'll do $5 for members that are small, about the size of like, half my pinky, let's say. Yes, it's always have my manicure. And they're USB rechargeable, slightly waterproof. So the kid can have, if he loses it, you only lost $5, right? But make them feel involved. And they'll be involved. Work through routines, work through drills with them. Be part of the solution with them. Let them be part of the problem and the solution. By that, I mean the problem, right? Okay, kids, let's say you spill something in the house. What do? Boom. We don't want them to feel like they're in trouble. We want them to feel like they need to come to us so that we don't have any fires or slips or weird solutions that mix. Right? Some chemicals, you don't want certain things mixing. You have household chemicals that mix together and cause noxious odors. It's bleach and something that I think we all have on our cabinet. There's two things you have to clean. There's two cleaning substances we have. And I saw some show a couple committed suicide together, and they put them both, and they put like bottles and bottles in a tub, like gallons in their tub. And the problem was it mixed so much the smell, where the vents started poisoning people in their apartment complex. So you want your kids to know if they make a mistake, just let daddy know you're not in trouble for this. It's better we fix it. Let them be part of the solution. Okay, we're going to test the drill. If someone comes to the door and daddy says daddy says the word trapeze, you have to run to the closet with your brother and get under the bulletproof sheeting or blanket, whatever I have in there. I don't know, fire retardant blanket, and hold, that's it. If daddy says pyramid, you go out the window in the back room because daddy's be laying cover fire for you guys while mommy calls the police and gets behind you out another door. So I know that everyone's behind me, not in front of me, so I know where I'm firing. Does that sound extreme? It might to you, but it's really not. You want to have drills, you want to run them with your kids. Start small, work your way up. One last thing I will show you. I put some on my last videos. Get some iodine. It's good to have. You notice if you donate plasma, they put this on your arm before they do it. A lot of places do too. It's really good for cleaning. I saw a lady who was saying that if you need more sodium and stuff like that, maybe she's like, put some iodine on your skin. If it absorbs too fast, you need more or something. I forgot what it is. She's I don't know if she's actually a licensed doctor. She's Susan Clark or something. That's her name. She's an older lady, like grayish hair and glasses. A lot of her videos make sense, but iodine has many uses. It's not always found. I don't always seem to find it everywhere. It's a little more prevalent here than it was in New York. Here being Florida, but I had to get it on Amazon, cheaper price, and they got this little bottle. I'm kind of ticked off. Doesn't get more, but I knew when I bought it, folks. But for the price, I would like to have gotten more. But inflation's crushing everybody, right? Get you some simple things, folks. Be ready. Be ready. So we have the iodine, the flashlights. By the way, that flashlight's only like $20. The iodine, I don't remember what it was. Have some little things. Plan ahead. Keep your kids busy. They'll love you for it. All right, you have any more prepping questions? Let me know. Entrepreneurial questions? Let me know. Tony at changingevents.com. Changingevents.com is, of course, the blog. Change Advance on Twitter and YouTube. EDC Orlando EDC on Instagram. Peace.